Hello everyone, this is Catherine A.G., aka Nerdgirlism, here with another Saturday vlog for y'all. I'm going to be doing my hair and makeup, and also I'm going to be talking about something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but it's kind of controversial, I guess, and kind of awkward. That is segregation. I'm going to talk about how I grew up in a small, deeply southern town. As a liberal person, I'm definitely liberal. If you can't tell that, then I don't know, that's one of the defining things about me, I think. Anyways, so I grew up in a small town called South Boston in Halifax County in Virginia. It's about 45 minutes away from North Carolina. And it honestly is very, very southern. Maybe people wouldn't imagine it as being very southern, but it is. Fredericksburg, which is only a few hours away where most of my family lives, was the capital of the Confederacy. So, yeah, anyways, my town didn't have many other minorities besides African Americans. So it was like half, I'm just gonna call them black and white from now on to make it easier. It's about half black and half white. And then there were just a handful of other minorities. And I am 75% white, but I am 25% Puerto Rican. So honestly, I was like the most Hispanic person there, probably. Besides my dad and my sister. So, yeah, it was weird the way things were growing up, because you could still tell there was like a hint of segregation left over. It was a lot better than it used to be, I'm sure, but there was still a hint growing up. And my generation was one of the first to, I think, not grow up like that, because we grew up on, watching Barney and Sesame Street, things of that nature. But the school I went to, the first school I went to, was, I think, named either Thomas Jefferson or just Jefferson Elementary School. And like I said, the population was about half and half. So I grew up, knowing lots of African Americans, having lots of them as friends. I was never racist at all. I knew people who were, but they were also classist. Because how it was kind of divided was there were upper class people, very rich people, and then middle and lower class kind of together. I knew people of both races who were very upper class. And we were all friends up until probably about the 5th or 6th grade, whenever people started dividing up by class, honestly. Which sucks, I lost a lot of friends. But even growing up, it was kind of weird because there was the country club, which is where all the upper class people went to swim and have parties and stuff like that. Then there was the YMCA, which is where all the lower class people would go and have their get-togethers and go swimming and exercise and stuff. And Then, weirdly enough, right behind my house, like literally maybe a few yards away, there was a swimming pool that was public that was known around town as the Black Pool because only black people would go there, which was weird. Always thought growing up that was very weird. I wanted to go so bad because it was like literally a walk away from my house. And then there was Halifax County Public Pool, which was maybe about 20-minute drive from my house, which was for, I guess, the middle class people and their get-togethers because they had a big like get-together place there. But that was where we went, was the public pool because it was free, and it was like the least packed, so we would always go to Halifax County Public Pool, which was weird, like I said, because there was a pool literally a few minutes from my house, and the YMCA was like 1 minute from my house driving. Like, it literally was around the corner. But we never went to that pool either. But, growing up, though, like I said, things were not that segregated at all. It was mainly divided by class. Everyone was just friends with each other. It was really awesome up until about the 6th or 7th grade, whenever people started dividing up and forming cliques. And I kind of am glad that I moved at that time, because when I went in 7th grade, suddenly it seems like I lost all my friends, because lots of my friends were richer, and suddenly they weren't my friend anymore. Because I was definitely more like middle class. My family definitely didn't identify as rich. But I'm friends with lots of them now on Facebook, just Facebook friends though. Like, they even haven't been the ones to reach out and talk to me and like make sure I'm doing okay and everything like that. So I'm thinking maybe they're still stuck up. I don't know. I don't want to call people out, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. And I grew up with lots of the people who became stuck up in, like, I grew up with them in my church, in my activities, but suddenly only my real friends, my close friends, stuck around. And all those people kind of fell to the wayside and joined cliques and were really rude about it, honestly. Like I said, I'm not holding a grudge, but there's still people who don't really talk to me that much. Anyways, I'm almost done. I'm going to touch up my hair a little bit. Anyways, so like this video, comment on it, your opinions and thoughts growing up. If you grew up in a segregated place or as a minority or with minorities, how you perceived it. I think it could be a really interesting discussion, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.